If you were to give this build an NBA comp, who would it be and why?
I would say it's more like Paul George in the sense that at 6'8", he can defend. He can also score in bunches, attack the basket. He's got elite ball handle as well. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this build. The primary thing I want to mention is that if you're with Rise and you can score 3 times in a row, you get that heat check. This is a build that can shoot from anywhere too. So there's not really any limitations to what this build can do.
Now, as you know, Shake, some people build for different game modes. You might make a build differently for Park than you will for Rec or Pro-Am. So what kind of build is this one used for? What kind of game mode would you use this build in?
I've tested this build in every mode. You could go 1v1, play lanes in the 2v2 with that 91 steal, playing in the threes. This guy has 7'2" wingspan. This is the kind of guy that's going to be a problem everywhere. Doesn't matter where you go. Team Pro-Am, he can stay corner, knock down shots. He can run an offense with that 75 pass accuracy, and he can obviously play a lot of defense. There's really not a lot you can't do.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At small forward, Josh Okogie. At center, DeAndre Ayton. At point guard, Bradley Beal. At the other guard position, Devin Booker. At the other forward position, Kevin Durant. The head coach for the visiting team, Frank Vogel. Let's meet the starting 5 for your LA Clippers. At forward, 6'8", number 33, Nicholas Batum. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ivica Zubac. At point, at 6 foot, 3 inches, number 0, Russell Westbrook. At guard, 6'8", number 13, Paul George. At forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach of your home team, one more time. Let's hear it for your LA Clippers.
Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly duo of Beal and Booker at the 1 and the 2. 2 great players inside. They have KD and Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3. And for the Clippers, Westbrook and George manning the backcourt. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. And it's Zubac in at the center position. Well, if you look at the standings, for teams that are on the cusp, the playoffs have already begun, Richard.
Absolutely every game counts for those teams. If you don't do your business early, you're going to have to be under a lot of stress late, and that's what's going on. The play-in system, though, has created so much more opportunity.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Westbrook against Beal. Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. The 3. Pass to Leonard. Fires for 3. Durant pulls it in. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Nice shot by Okogie.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Westbrook. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. George for three, knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
George has gone 1 for 2 from deep. Booker, the pass to Okogie. Tipped away. Ayton inside. He's guarded by Zubac. Shakes him. And scoring with the play inside is Ayton.
Through the defender, Ayton, he's going to get his.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. George against Booker. Now George gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Booker, averaging 28 points a game. It's fun to watch him go to work on offense.
What a tricky play by Booker, using the pump fake to draw the defender and win the foul.
You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots.
That free throw good from Booker.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Both free throws good from Booker.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Leonard. Second shot opportunity. That one no good. Excellent D there from Booker. Here's Durant. Here he goes. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Here's George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Now here's Batum. Oh, denied by Durant.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Beal surveying the D. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
Second team foul. At the line for the Suns, Bradley Beal. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Here's Okogie. Back to Durant. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Shot is up. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. Ayton's got his second basket on the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Booker against George. Okogie on the wing. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Back to Westbrook. Releases. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
I love watching Westbrook get creative in pick and rolls and looking to create with his ball handling.
Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. And another basket for Phoenix.
And the defense was right there, but man, is Booker good at keeping the rim in his sights.
Westbrook taking his time here. Leonard outside. No good from outside.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Booker. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Drains the triple. Booker's got 7.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Timeout called, the Clippers. You know, Grant, thinking back to those 2021 finals, the Suns coming so close to their first championship.
Think about it, B.A. Phoenix had a 2-0 lead over the Bucks, but Giannis then decided to take over. And still, I think that taste of the finals was great for Devin Booker and the Suns.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Devin Booker. And here are the Clippers now. Trailing by 10. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
The Suns have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Outside Durant, pass to Booker. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Batum. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Durant. The Suns leading. Right side Booker. Beal finds Booker. Great D that time from Zubac.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And George launches it from deep. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And stolen by Leonard. Westbrook left side. And Westbrook slams it home.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Martin comes in for Batum. Norman Powell, he's checked in for George. And it's Highland in for Westbrook. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Bol, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Metu comes in for Durant. Bates Diop, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Gordon in for Beal. And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Phoenix. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Man, he's checked in for Leonard.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Terrence Mann.
So it's the Clippers now. 7-point differential. For three, Powell. And he buries his first look.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Booker finds Gordon. And another shot. The rebound by Mann.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
He got a piece of it. And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. They lead by 4. The Clippers grab the miss.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Man, the pass to Plumlee. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Highland against Booker. And there's the lob.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Powell. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Powell's got 5.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Booker with it. 9 points in the game, and it's good for 2.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Mann, defended by Gordon. Up top, Powell. He's got 5. Pass to Mann. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Gordon down low. It's Metu, high post. Back to Gordon. From the high post. Plumlee pulls down the board.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace. Showing what kind of hang time he's got there. Using a little double pump and you can just go straight up with it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
That one falls for Powell. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Gordon, left side. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. The 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. The Clippers in the lead. Powell outside. And it's rejected. And he's able to get it back. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Metu, pass to Booker. Over Highland. Phoenix no good that time either.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
On the wingman. Over Bull. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. They trail by 3. And there it is for him. Booker's got 13.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Highland. 27 seconds left now in the first quarter. Shoots over Booker. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Oh, showing off the soft touch. Quality turnaround jumper there.
Booker against Highland. Elbow shot. Booker, good. He's got 15.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Powell outside. Launches it. It's been all about Norman Powell for the Clippers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
The Suns trailing. And so in the game for Phoenix. Kogi and Durant, they're the forwards. Eric Gordon is out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here we go, 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Clippers, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And checking out Phoenix, currently they're 5 spots behind them.
Well, I think for Phoenix, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Here's Durant following the score by the Clippers. Inside, here's Okogie, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. You know, there's some great ball handlers in the league today, but maybe not as much as in the past, RJ.
Well, most teams are more focused on ball movement now, BA. Passing is the emphasis, not ISO play. But at the end of the day, you better have a guy late game that can do the ISO work.
And the Clippers have possession. Coming off a Suns make. Count it.
He'll get to his shot. Kawhi with a whole bag of tricks from in close.
Beal, the pass to Ayton. Outside Durant. Back to Beal. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Lots can be said about Bradley Beal's scoring, Grant. But there's more to his game than that.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the shooting is just the most eye-catching part. He also averages solid assist numbers and plays at a high effort level off ball or on defense.
Free throw drops for Beal. And so he makes both from the line. The Clippers shooting around 50% in the game so far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just shored up my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it, and that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. No good on that one. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive Team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Good on the second one.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Now here's Beal. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
Gordon against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, George with a steal. And the jam by George.
That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
Now here's Beal. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Shoots over Westbrook. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Durant against Batum. Leonard passes to George. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Leonard. Shoots over Beal. Phoenix grabs the miss.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Okogie's shot is off.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Leonard. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And also active defensively. 2 blocks ago with kind of his overall floor game.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Over the last 10 games at the free throw line, this is the list of the best power forwards and centers. Second is Kevin Durant.
And I love how these bigs take the touch they have in the paint straight to the free throw line.
Yeah, because you know if you're spending the majority of your time in the paint, you're going to get to the line a lot. So it serves you well to hit your free throws.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Durant. Gordon with it. Poke loose. Oh, George with a steal. Down low. Batum, pass to Westbrook. George outside. Lets it fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. In transition, here come the Suns. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Tough hoop from Kevin Durant. KD makes those look way easier than they actually are.
Here's Westbrook. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
Leonard with the ball. Durant covering. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
At the line for LA, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw.
First free throw is good.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Suns trailing. Here's Beal. Driving in. Oh, solid D from Leonard. The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Batum's shot is off. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. And that's just too close for KD. He finishes inside.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Well, Phoenix is shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. Beal outside. Oh, Westbrook with a block.
What a denial. Westbrook getting there with superb timing.
At the line for the Suns, Bradley Beal. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Beal. That one drops. He ties it up. Los Angeles shooting 44% from the field during the second. Beal against Westbrook. Now here's Leonard, guarded closely. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall. Leonard's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Phoenix calls timeout.
Come on and get loud right now, fans. It's time to cheer on your Clippers spirit.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. It's a close game here in LA. Westbrook against Beal. Over George. And the Suns miss again.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Westbrook against Beal. Now here's Westbrook. Tightly guarded. Back to Leonard. Clock is at 3. From outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fires the 3. Paul George pulls down the board. The Clippers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And Ayton with the stuff.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
It's George on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ayton's got 6 here in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to George. Leonard for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
And Beal launches from deep. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Clippers, Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Martin comes in for George. And it's man in for Westbrook. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Powell outside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And it's the Suns with the ball. For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Beal, the pass to Ayton. Over Leonard. No good off the glass.
Well, okay, I like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
And Richard, if you look at 7-footer DeAndre Ayton, he has all the tools to be a dominant big man.
Yeah, you run down the list. He's mobile, bouncy, soft hands, great touch. Has everything you need to be great. He's just got to put it all together.
And the Clippers making a change here. Highland's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Metu's checked in. And here's Booker. He's got 15. A deep 3. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. In third, the Clippers.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
Pass to Plumlee. Now Powell. Martin outside. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Bates Diop. No points yet. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Suns lead by 1. Highland, the pass to man. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Off the inbound pass. Martin misses. And so Beal will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Bol. And the layup is good off the glass. Bol's got his first 2 points of the night.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Powell. Bol grabs the board.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's Bates Diop. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Clippers on D.
2 minutes.
It's a 3-point game.
Oh, he had it rolling in the first quarter. But now he can't buy a bucket. Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Now here's Booker. The D's right on him. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker's still good.
The top scorers in the league, guys like Booker, they get buckets when it's hard.
Man, the pass to Powell. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Highland against Beal. Into the lane. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Highland finds Powell. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Booker surveying the D. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And one thing that makes Devin Booker so dangerous as a scorer, his ability to create for others, Richard.
Yeah, you have to respect his passing, which prevents the defense from loading up against him. In fact, coming into the league, some scouts liked him as a point guard.
That free throw good from Booker.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Highland against Beal. No good there. Booker with the defensive effort.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Beal. Shoots. Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
At the line for LA, to the strike, Terrence Mann.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Beal, and the step-back jumper is good. Beal's got 8.
Look at Beal asserting himself in the mid-range, reminding the defense that he could take that.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Suns ahead, up by 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Just be us. Okay, we got to go on the free-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make them make contested twos. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball.
Get over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Mann in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's Beal. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Clippers trail. Zubac passes to George. Pass to Leonard. The claw! Slashing his way inside.
Showing off a little muscle on that finish. Kawhi might look calm, but his game is loud.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Clippers next season will inaugurate their futuristic new home court in Inglewood, designed to give fans every comfort. And the Clippers a distinct advantage as well. Along the baseline, 5,000 fans will fill 51 uninterrupted rows. The section, nicknamed The Wall, is acoustically designed to be loud. So, Brian, better get ready.
Turn it up. Thanks, Allie. And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Here's Okogie. Softly drops in the floater. Okogie's got 8.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
That's tipped. They push it up 4 on 3. Fires from deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 4.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Leonard, that's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Thank you.
Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Beal. Give him 8 points now. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 11.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
George finds Leonard. Kawhi, so steady inside.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
George against Booker. 3-pointer, Beal, and the Suns get another 3.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely love watching Beal go to work. He makes good decisions, and that time, no hesitation off the catch.
Now here's Batum. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Here's Okogie. And another basket for Phoenix.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 8. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Now a timeout called by the Clippers. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Now here's Westbrook. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Leonard. Batum against Durant. The floater. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Leonard.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Westbrook against Beal. Shoots over Westbrook. And another basket for Phoenix.
We know Beal can do this all night long. I mean, he's got an exceptional talent for finding points.
Leonard right side. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Ooh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Leonard looking around. Oh, going to take more than that to stop Kawhi.
He has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Booker against George. Fires it from 18. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
This guy is so tough to cover all over the floor. Ayton can score in so many different areas.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
And he knocks down the first one.
A double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with Ayton's size and talent.
And the Suns making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Ayton hits them both. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Now Westbrook. Give him 8 points now. Leonard outside. Over Gordon. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Westbrook against Beal. Hey, from beyond the arc. And Westbrook is good for 3. Westbrook's got 11.
Hitting back with the 3 of his own. Westbrook not giving an inch.
Pass to Beal. That one drops for him. Beal's got 7 now in this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Timeout called, the Clippers. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
Leonard beyond the line.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Westbrook against Beal. Shoots over Westbrook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Got to be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting.
That free throw, no good. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. And he's good on the second. Leonard with the ball. He's got 25. Kawhi attacking. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Some serious intensity from Leonard, driving in with a purpose and slamming it down.
Beal, the pass to Gordon. Pulls up. Plumlee pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Westbrook outside. The shot, no good. Beal with some nice D. Pass to Booker. Back to Ayton. Durant with it. Clock at 6. 11 feet out. Here's Ayton. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter. Westbrook against Beal. Booker with the defensive effort.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
It's Beal on the wing, pounded by Westbrook. Back to Booker. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Batum. Gordon against George. The 3-ball. The Suns clear it. Booker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gordon outside. Ooh, it's stolen away. Batum against Gordon. Batum, pass to George. Five to shoot. Looking to get back on track. He gets it in there. George has got 12 points in the game.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. For the Clippers, Martin, he's checked in for Batum. Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Bates Diop. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Bold, pass to Metu. Another shot. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now here's George. He's got 12. It's Martin on the wing. George feels it out a bit. George with another miss. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Suns. They've led by as many as 14. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the foul goes against the Clippers.
Now we know that Booker can score with the best of them. And he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. Both free throws good from Booker. And here are the Clippers now. 11-point game. Man, the pass to Highland. Here's Martin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bradley Beal.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Highland against Booker. Book knocks it down.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Man. Here's Plumlee. Over Bull. And the Clippers miss again.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Gordon. It's tipped.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Highland, the pass to Plumlee. On the wing man. 4-3. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
To the middle. Here's Bull. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Powell. 12 points for him. And he gets it to go. Powell's got 14. Here's Booker. Pass to Bates-Diop. Gordon outside. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Powell passes to Highland. Here's Man. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. Gordon outside. Pass to Booker. Over Highland. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Gordon. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Suns, at the 2 of the 3, it's Booker and Okogie. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Bol Bol. And it's Beal in at the 1. Now here's Westbrook. Out to Powell for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
One of the most desired trade targets in the league. Seemingly every year, Beal is just a baller.
Pass to Martin. Powell outside. Excellent D there from Booker.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Powell in the post. Booker defending. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense.
Woo, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
When Ayton is rolling, he is truly dangerous. He can just continue rolling with force all night long.
From the top of the key, Powell's shot is off.
Great defense. Can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
Outside Booker. Back to Okogie. Pass to Ayton. With the fadeaway. Rebound by the Clippers. Westbrook right side.
Still a bundle of energy to contain. Westbrook forcing the issue as he often does. Now goes to the line.
At the line for LA, Russell Westbrook.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
No good on the free throw.
You look at Westbrook's career, he has always been that guy, a triple-double machine who works hard on both sides of the ball night after night.
Batum is checked in for Martin. Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. And the second free throw is good. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
George left side. And Richard, you played for 8 different teams, but what was your favorite city in the NBA?
It wasn't any of the places that I played. I love LA, I love Miami, I love New York, love me some Toronto. But my favorite place was Phoenix.
Pure from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 21. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Beal against Westbrook to the left wing. Batum gets the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the bucket is good. Booker's got 31.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Westbrook outside. Shoots over Beal. Westbrook with the miss. For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Okogie, the pass to Booker. Batum against Ayton. Beal outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Westbrook. Beal's shot is off.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Oh, trying his luck from deep. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Westbrook.
Shooting 3.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. It's Beal on the wing, pounded by Westbrook. And the basket by Beal.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the inside, George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Okogie. Durant with it. Here's Booker. George defending. Oh, there's the alley. Blocked. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
LA basketball.
The Clippers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Leonard up top. Westbrook outside. Shoots it from the high post. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Beal outside. To the paint. Oh, deflected. The Suns need to get off a shot. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers shooting pretty well at 45%. George outside. Leonard on the wing. Pulls it. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Booker against George. Pass to Beal. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Just 5 on the clock. Durant, the pass to Ayton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Ayton's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
The Clippers call timeout. Well, Richard, Kevin Durant has been a big-time scorer in the NBA since he stepped onto the hardwood.
No, and I played against him as a rookie, and let me tell you, even the veteran team that we had, we knew that this guy was going to be a bucket getter for a long time.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Well, obviously, he doesn't like losing. They dropped 3 in a row coming into this one. He took it on himself and put a stop to that streak. Here's Leonard. Goes to the fadeaway. Leonard's got 29 points.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Pass to Beal. And here's Ayton. And here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. George outside. Zubac's inside. He's against Ayton. Zubac passes to George. Over Booker. George, no good.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Ayton passes to Booker. Here's Durant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
And he drops the first. And you look at two-way players who split time between the NBA and G League. They become important to roster construction, RJ.
It is, but I think also that the NBA has to make sure that these guys are taken care of because they're less expensive, so they end up having to do this bouncing back and forth. And you can have 3 guys shuffling back and forth. It's given a lot of young players an opportunity to prove themselves, but I still think that the teams need to make sure that they're taken care of. One of the most accomplished players in the game, Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
Westbrook finds Leonard. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Beal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like when Beal looks to score inside because it forces the D to get physical with him.
Shooting for Phoenix, Bradley Beal, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Richard, what's your stance on the take foul that was implemented not too long ago?
I am so glad that they implemented that. The transition game is one of the most entertaining aspects of the game. Not many people are going to complain about a rule that encourages up-tempo basketball.
Here's Westbrook. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Beal. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Beal's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Beal against Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Now here's George. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
At this stage of his career, Batum has seen every type of defense. This experience helping him finish on the coverage.
Pass to Okogie. It's blocked. And here they come. Here's Westbrook. No good on the shot. Beal with some nice D. Booker against George. Outside Booker. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
2 minutes.
Now here's Durant. 1:52 left in the game. Oh, misses the dunk. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
And don't tell Batum he's well into his 30s. Nick's still got some life in those legs.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Suns. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. To the inside. Here's Okogie. Good work defensively by Leonard.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
At the line for your Clippers, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw.
The free throw drops for Leonard. So for the Clippers, Martin, he's checked in for Batum, and it's Mann in for Westbrook. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Bol, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Metu comes in for Durant. Bates Diop, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Gordon in for Booker. And Leonard drops them both. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us. You know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
Yeah, it was a fun matchup this year. Neither team could gain an edge. It's the kind of rivalry you want to see between conference opponents.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for DeAndre Ayton.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Shot is good by Gordon.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Pass to Mann. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.